If there is a ranking of the best chassis in 2025, Lian L217 will definitely have a place in it. But its appearance is still too simple, which is almost uninteresting for players who like cool things. Lian L217 Infinity, which has been exposed for more than half a year, is finally here. I know many people have been waiting for it, and it should be able to meet many people's expectations. So welcome back to True Plus. For more details about the 217 cabinet, you can watch this video. When we meet in this issue, let's focus on it. What areas have been upgraded in 217 Infinity? What new ways to play? The most eye-catching feature of the 217 Infinity is undoubtedly the front panel. Now it has no solid wood elements. It is no longer a monotonous mesh network, replaced by a large piece of glass wireless mirror and two super large circular mesh nets in the middle. The mirror in the off state matches the silver frame. Still very modern and technologically beautiful. It is necessary to emphasize that this wireless mirror is made of glass, not flimsy acrylic, so you can wipe it as you like. Hard to leave scratches. Open this front panel. We can see these two. Diameter 170 millimeters. 30 millimeters thick RGB wireless mirror fan. Maximum speed 1,500 revolutions per minute. But the wind volume is strong. Low noise. It's quite suitable as an air intake fan. But compared to 217, there is no fan conversion bracket on the front face either. We can no longer replace the 140 or 120 fans. The front panel of this case, it is tailor-made for 170 fans. If you change the fan to another size, something is completely wrong. But in the circular mesh in front, there is no more fine nylon dustproof net provided. If necessary, just DIY it yourself. $3 to $5 can solve it. There is also a 140 mm diameter handrail at the rear of the chassis. 30 mm thick RGB fan. The axis is also a wireless mirror. As for other locations, there are no standard fans. Need to buy it yourself. 3 pre-installed fans and wireless mirror panels. All are connected to the control panel pre-installed in the spare cabin. But all of them use special interfaces. There are no interfaces left. This control panel does have 4 fan screens and 5 3-frame input interfaces. Can be plugged into the motherboard. It itself controls power through the SATA interface. With the control panel, there will naturally be light control buttons at the top of the chassis, near the front. There are 2 light control keys, power button and M1 M2. But there is something to say. In order to retain the indicator light on the power button, the key travel is too long. The feel is generally not as good as the light control keys. 2 light control keys can control the pre-installed fan and wireless mirror panel respectively. You can also switch between multiple modes. One can adjust the lighting effect directly through the buttons. Second, after connecting to the motherboard, leave it to motherboard software Xinguang synchronization. Third, it can be used with Lian Li's L3 software. Access Lian Li's wireless control ecosystem with receivers. After the investigation, M1 button switches to wireless control mode. In Lian Li's L3 software, L7 Infinity can be detected. After binding, you can control the pre-installed fan and wireless mirror panel. It should be noted that currently, the fan and wireless mirror cannot be controlled separately. You can only adjust the lighting effects together. In addition, if you use the light control button to adjust the lighting effect. Because the control panel can only access the 3 pre-installed fans and wireless mirrors, we cannot control other fans installed by ourselves at the same time. You still have to leave it to the motherboard software to complete the Xinguang synchronization of the entire machine. But there is good news for users of Lian wireless ecological cliff buckets. The version of L3 software that supports OpenRGB is already being conquered. It should be able to be moved to the official version next year. Then you can play with the memory. Give up all kinds of hard-to-use motherboard software. In addition to cool lighting components, 217 Infinity finally brings variable I/O back this time. The default I/O position is still in the front left, missing a power button. Other interfaces have not changed. Open the front panel. Unlock the 2 screws that secure the I/O module. You can take it off. Of course. Remember to untie all the wires in the warehouse in advance. Then find this baffle from the accessory box. Put it on. You can pretend that there is never I/O here. The replacement location is on the right side of the top of the chassis. There is a removable baffle on the top cover. Just take it off and it'll be fine. Then insert the I/O module into the reserved hole from top to bottom. Finally, it was fixed with 2 screws. You can see it after replacing the top cover. The I/O part is concave. Fortunately, the interfaces are arranged horizontally. Most devices can also be plugged and unplugged normally. So the above are the main changes of 217 Infinity compared to 217. It is not difficult to find that it is the same as the naming. In fact, 217 Infinity focuses on wireless mirrors and lights, committed to creating a cooler console. The price is also 100 higher. But for users who don't like lights, 217 is still a more suitable choice. Moreover, 217 also comes with a few more fans pre-installed. Plus the 2 sockets can significantly reduce installation costs, so we can use this 217 Infinity. Let's review some of the excellent designs of 217. The 217 series can support ATX motherboards by default. Compatible with both MTX and ATX version BX motherboards. There are 2 rows of threading holes with rubber rings on the right side. The graphics card bracket has adjustable front and rear positions. The hand shadow screws behind the unlock can also adjust the height up and down. If you want to install an eATX or EEB motherboard, can unlock screws. Remove this line baffle. And remove the graphics card bracket above. Flip the baffle 180 degrees and then install it back. At this time, the chassis is compatible with the EEB motherboard. After all, the chassis itself is also an 8-slot design. If you put the graphics card bracket back too, then only eATX motherboards can be supported at this time. So although 420 water cooling cannot be installed, but the 217 series will not prevent us from using top-level motherboards.